Hey guys, in today's video I'll be teaching you how to make a birthday flyer like this, and I'll be remaking it another person. So without wasting much time, let's get into it. So I used the pen tool and crop the person out, and that was done. And I put this picture on a different canvas, which was 1280 by 1280 pixels, 300 resolution. I did Control C. Alright, Control C and Control V, put a person on here. Alright, and then once I was okay with it, I put a fade like that. Alright, because it's a bit sharp at the bottom. I created a background, and the background that I used was, I made a new layer. Basically made a gradient. Alright, a gradient like this. Then I went on here, went on blue, I chose this. Alright. Now I just wanted only one color, so I'm gonna take this out, make it like this, press OK, and change it from linear to radial, and reverse it. Alright, now that's a bit sharp, so what I'm gonna do is, I'm going to increase the scale like that, yeah. Now, I wanna put a number behind the person. I'll take the text tool, 6.5, choose the font. So I'm gonna choose Proxima. So I'm going to choose that. Alright, then scale it up so around this like that. Okay, so once I was done with that, I put it behind them like this. Add a bit of sharpness to it, so I'm going to add a blur to it. Alright, so I go to filters, then add a blur, Gaussian blur, so I'll convert it to smart objects. And I'm not gonna add too much blur to it, but just a slight blur. So this, yeah, so something like this. Now this, just fix it a little bit, and then once I was done with this, I wanted to add a border to it as well. So I went on rectangle, made it as 40 pixels, and then just basically did this. And then boom, that was that. I'm gonna reduce this to around that and say happy birthday. Okay. Actually, and then I'm gonna put birthday here. Alright, and yeah, now I'm gonna center it. Alright, so I'm gonna make sure it's centered. So I'm gonna use the ruler, drag it, make sure the text is centered. If not, I just center it, and I'm gonna add a little text here that says, then I'm gonna use, this is the font I'm gonna use. Okay, position it right there. I'm gonna add a bevel emboss to each text. Before that, I'll just say, yep, make this as 14. Alright, and press, and also add a drop shadow to this. Okay, once I was okay with it, I copied it on each. So right click, copy layer style, and paste on these two. So, and paste. But then I'll take a drop shadow out of this. There's a drop shadow out of this. And then on the group, I'm gonna add a drop shadow. Alright, like that, yeah. The reason why I added a bevel emboss is to give that type of metallic effect to the font. And then once I was satisfied with that, I scaled it up. I'm going to add a few pictures in the background so that it's okay. It looks much better. once I was satisfied with the background, I also added an effect on the picture itself so that it makes it stand out a bit more, because right now it's a bit flat or it's too, plain. I just wanted the features to show a bit more. After a few adjustments, that's what I got, and it looked okay, but the only problem is that it's too bright on the background, so I'm going to reduce the color a little bit. Okay, and once I was okay with this, there's that. Push it to the side. Just gonna make the background blue, a bit blue, so it's not too bright. Maybe, yeah. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you learned something new. Remember to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next video coming up.